Welcome to Art History, China and Korea, 12 to 1279. Map of the Tang Dynasty. The history of Chinese and Korean art to 1279 is divided into periods according to powerful ruling dynasties. Neolithic pottery was produced as early as the 4th millennium BCE. The Chinese Shang dynasty ruled in the Bronze Age, during which bronze workers produced elaborate cast vessels. During the Zhou and Qin dynasties, the artists excelled in works of bronze, lacquer, and jade, and the terracotta army of 6,000 was produced to guard the first Qin emperor's burial mound. China expanded and trade increased during the Han dynasty, and Chinese artists gained wide fame for painting on silk. During the period of disunity, the first Chinese images of Buddha were made. Zihe produced 6 canons of Chinese painting. Under the Chinese Tang dynasty and Korea's unified Silla kingdom, Asian art entered a golden period, when artists excelled at figure painting and murals. During the Shang and Liao dynasties, Chinese artists produced refined landscape paintings and constructed the world's tallest wooden building, the Fuguangxi Pagoda. From its early history to the 13th century, China emerged as a preeminent force on the world stage. Its cultural, social, and technological achievements were unparalleled. China has had an enormous cultural influence on its neighbors, including Korea. But Korea has played a historic role as the cultural bridge between Asian mainland and Japan, the focus of a later chapter. Yangshu culture basis from the Gansu province. Probably Shang dynasty, cast guan with abstract animal motifs from the 12th or 11th century BCE. The decorative shapes are round. A contemporary with the Shang culture was discovered. It had its own artistic aesthetic preferences. Objects are highly stylized. This bronze sculpture with oversized hands and large staring eyes is over 8 foot tall. In addition, excavations have yielded elephant tusk, gold, bronze, jade, and clay-type objects. Bi-disc with dragons from the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Sand placed on a bamboo drill or a cord with embedded sand was used to cut extremely hard stones. Jade was believed to possess magical qualities and protected the dead. The dragons, who are thought to bring rain, are symbols of good fortune. They live in water and fly between earth and heaven. Painted terracotta army of the first Emperor Qin. Han incense burner with historical scenes which include a Han hero attempting to assassinate the first Emperor Qin. Han Dynasty flying horse with 1 foot on a swallow, suggesting the deceased's heavenly journey to the afterlife. Han Dynasty painted ceramic earthenware. House models were placed in tombs, often as reliquaries for ashes of the deceased. Buddha from the Zhou dynasty in gilded bronze. Han Dynasty funeral banner of painted silk. Images include the sun symbol, the raven, and the moon symbol, the frog. The historic Lady Feng saves the emperor's life. Characteristic of this artist's work include individualized facial expressions, fluttering drapery ribbons, and unique figure poses. Sculptures from the Longmen Cave at Liaoyang, China. The walls have no weight-bearing function in Chinese wooden raised beam construction. Detail of the tomb of a Tang princess, Yongguo-yi. Tang Dynasty horse, glazed earthenware. Glazes of the Tang Dynasty are prized for their unique flowing colors. The characteristic of Chinese landscape painting is the ideal, a big world, small humans. This work is by Northern Song period painter Fan Quan. Cranes are thought to bring good luck and blessings. Northern Song stoneware, Sizhou type vase. Southern Song landscapes are more atmospheric and focused, and the figure is more prominent. This artwork was painted by Ma Yang, most famous of the Song painters. Lohans giving alms to beggars, Southern Song period. Cross-section of a Buddhist pagoda. Shakyamuni Buddha. This incised vase is from the Goryeo dynasty of the 12th century. Korean potters are credited with the Celadon glaze, which is believed to detect poison.